What were we? I've been trying to answer that for longer than I want to admit. And every time I think I understand it, it slips away again. Because we were never clear, never something I could explain. If someone asked me about you, I wouldn't even know what to say. Not a friend, not a stranger, not something I could call mine, but not nothing either. And that's what makes it harder, because if it was nothing, I wouldn't still be here thinking about it. What were we? What were we? We talked like it mattered, stayed up late like it meant something. You showed up in ways that didn't feel casual, and I responded like it was real, like it was building into something, even if we never said it out loud. And maybe that was the problem. We never said anything, we just felt it, lived in it, stayed in it, without asking what it was, without defining anything. And for a while it felt enough, because it felt easy, natural, like something that didn't need a label. But eventually it started to feel incomplete, like I was standing in the middle of something that had no direction, no beginning, no ending, just existing. And I didn't know how to stay in that forever. What were we? What were we? Because if it didn't matter, why did I notice everything? Every delay in your reply, every shift in your tone, every moment you felt distant. Why did it affect me like it meant something? And if it didn't mean something, why didn't we ever say it? Why did we stay in that space where everything felt real, but nothing was ever confirmed? I keep going back to that, trying to find a moment where it could have been defined, where one of us could have said something, anything. But we didn't, we stayed quiet, comfortable in the moment, but unclear in everything else. And now I'm left trying to understand something that never had a name, something that never became anything I could hold on to, just to feel it, just a connection to something that felt real, but disappeared like it wasn't. And that's what confuses me the most, because I know I didn't imagine it. I felt it, I lived it, I stayed in it. So how can something feel so real and still not be anything? How can something matter this much and still not have a place in my life now? I don't know, or maybe I never will. What were we? What were we? Because it didn't end, not properly, not clearly. It just stopped, like something that was never meant to go further than it did. And maybe that's the answer. Maybe it was always meant to stay right where it was, undefined, unfinished, something that felt like more but never became it. And maybe I stayed too long, waiting for it to change, waiting for something that was never coming. But it's hard to let go of something you never fully had, because there's no closure, no ending to accept, just a question that keeps repeating, that keeps coming back, that doesn't have an answer. And I'm still here with it, still trying to understand, still trying to name something that was never named. We were something, we just never said what. And maybe that's why it still feels unfinished. You were never supposed to hear this, but it was always yours.